Introducing our national referees for this match. First referee, Mr. Nestor Matematico. Second referee, Mr. Bobby Celso. Now let's welcome your starters for CHERY TIGGO crossovers. Starting off with their team captain, number 7, Mylene Paat. At number 4, Jasmine Nabor. Jersey number 9, Energy Laure. At number 14, Zarina Grace Caranda. Jersey number 23, Maria Shaya Adorado. Starting libero number 24, Buding Duremdes. Head coach is Mr. Aaron Velez. Now let's call on the starters for Army Black Mamba. At number 2, Private Marian Esguerra. Jersey number 7, Private Ivy Perez. At jersey number 14, Private First Class Nerissa Bautista. Number 15, Private Audrey Parang. Jersey number 16, Corporal Lutgarda Malaluan. At jersey number 21, Private Jeanette Villarreal. Captain and libero, jersey number 10, Angela Nunag. Head coach is Sergeant Randy Falorina. This game is under the regulation and supervision of the Games and Amusement Board.
Take a look at the starting lineup here. Para sa CHERY TIGGO crossovers, a lot of familiar names here and trying to build on yung unang panalo nila dito sa All-Filipino Conference. And of course, going up against the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers, who are making their debut in the conference. Again, for those who notice, wala si Jov Gonzaga out because of SEA Games commitments para sa beach volleyball. And interesting lineup dito para sa Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers because we're going to discover whether or not yung mga system nila under their new coach, si Sergeant Randy Falorina, is going to work out here in their first outing dito sa All-Filipino Conference. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much for joining us. Ako po si Paul De Rosario, joined by Ish Polvorosa. And Ish, you take a look at these two teams. What are we going to look for, especially sa Army sa simula?
We're going to take a look at Villarreal, no? Because from what we've heard, she's going to be transitioning from one of their middle blockers to becoming their opposite hitter this time around because of the absence of Jovelyn Gonzaga. So we'll see how she'll perform in this conference, no, for the Team Army Black Mamba Energy Drink.
Ivy Perez will get us going here. As we're in Phil Sports Arena, maraming salamat again for everyone at the venue and everyone watching online and on TV. Good back and forth in simula, but then Nunag unable to get to it.
Yeah, that was a good dig coming from Nene Bautista, but Ivy Perez was nowhere to be found in that second ball attempt, no? Naturally, she apologized to Bautista because that was a good dig from her.
Itong CHERY TIGGO, a sweep in their first game in the Signal HD Spikers. Some people might say na unexpected yung sweep na yun. But then that first frame actually went 27-25. Na-extend pa ng konti. So let's see what they can do here in the opening. As Villarreal strikes first para sa Army Black Mamba Energy Drink.
Showing us her original position, no? The middle blocker of the Army team from the last conference. Off of a B-quick coming from Ivy Perez. It's a good set.
Army Black Mamba want to get off to a hot start here. And just too long from Adorador.
No challenges here on the side of CHERY TIGGO. That was way out coming from the player of the game against Signal from CHERY, Adorador.
16 points in the last time against Signal para kay Shaya. Also more impressive even is her defensive numbers. Nabor with the setup. Baliton. Pulls one back and ties it up at 2 apiece.
Baliton targeting the end line of zone 1. I think you're going to Buding Duremdes with an excellent pass to Jasmine Nabor. Of course, hindi yun sinayang ni Baliton on the A-quick hit.
Baliton to get us going again. And just a bit too long there para sa Army. And Alexis Tinsay has this report for us. Alexis, what do you have?
In hopes of elevating the playing field of the Lady Troopers and establishing the ground for the young guns to shine through, Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers coach Sergeant Randy Faliorina has indeed applied UAAP and Spiker Surf knowledge to the Premier Volleyball League. Just to share to Pau Nish, Coach Randy used to play opposite, and with that, he emphasizes how defense is a main priority. More than winning, it's getting to know how this new system will work out for the best, and of course, upping the standards of Army's athletic ability. Let's go back to Honey Royce Tubino's serve.
Maraming salamat, Alexis. As you know, again, having a coach of a certain position, siguro may emphasis talaga for the players playing in that same position.
Right, and of course, ayun nga na nabanggit natin kanina na Villarreal is a converted opposite spiker for Team Army. And itong head coach nila na bago in Coach Randy Faliorina is also an opposite spiker, a former opposite spiker of the FEU Tamaros before with Coach Shaq de los Santos, and of course, the spikers team of Army Troopers. Kaya naman, maraming matututunan din itong si Net Villarreal. I'm pretty sure about that.
Well, ito si Bautista got the point a while ago to tie it all up. Try Adorador, block, paat. Able to follow up.
That was a good touch coming from Esguerra, but Maylene Paat was ready for that regalo. Tying now this match at 4 apiece in the opening set. So far, so good for the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink, Pao. Keeping it close here.
Keeping it close. Sino kaya makakalayo? Nabor with the setup.
Ooh.
Perez, hinahanap si Bautista. Bautista. Storemdes able to save that one. Nabor with the setup to Maylene Paat. Kabila naman. And what a round we have here so far. Nabor with the defensive effort. And Shaya trying to save it. Wala sa likod. Si Tubino, wala pa rin. And we're still going here, Ish.
Ooh.
Esguerra with the trap. And not out of power, pero did exactly what you need to do.
She saw that gaping hole right behind the block of Karandang and Nabor. Pero medyo mataas din yung set ni Ivy Perez in that one. That's a good adjustment on the side of Esguerra.
1 point lead para sa Army Black Mamba Energy Drink, trying to make a good impression here against CHERY TIGGO. Again, CHERY TIGGO impressive in their first win. Sinabi natin unexpected yung sweep nila sa simula in their first game. But of course, they'll have to prove that the entire conference as well. Tubino from the back. That's a bit too strong.
Yeah. Too strong for Royce Tubino from the pipe. What's good about this Team Army, this conference so far, no? For Ivy Perez, she's utilizing her back row hits in this All-Filipino conference. That's something that we haven't seen a lot in her play in the last year, no?
Well, syempre, there's going to be a lot of adjustments in terms of yung responsibility as Perez able to find a little bit of wit to get that point.
Yeah, that confidence going for the drop shot, no? That was a perfect reception, pero she opted for the drop shot and scored for Team Army here.
So Ivy Perez, one of the more aggressive ones, always looking for scoring opportunities as well. Ano naman si Nabor, setting up the other side. Esguerra with a defensive effort. And CHERY TIGGO refusing to let Army Black Mamba Energy Drink go.
That's a great play coming from Jazz Nabor. She faked it on the 1-2, but then at the last second, set it to Garandang on the B quick. The power tip scores for CHERY TIGGO crossovers.
Garandang on the service line. All tied up at 6-all. Tubino had to really dig in deep for that one. Nabor with the setup of the other side. Ano naman si Nunag. Bautista.
No.
That did not cross. So naman dito ng CHERY TIGGO, 76.
That hit was a bit too low from Nene Bautista. They're not gonna challenge it.
Service Karandang.
Sa Karandang. Hindi ka Nene Bautista. Backside to Maylene Paat. And Maylene Paat saying hello to the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers. Welcome to the All-Filipino Conference, 8-6, going into our first technical timeout in favor of CHERY TIGGO. Don't go away. Well, familiar faces here at the Phil Sports Arena. And of course, a lot of sport. It never goes away.
Gold medalist, Jovelyn Gonzaga. Sarap pakinggan, no?
Oo.
But of course, she's preparing for the Southeast Asian Games. No? They want to bag another gold for the Philippines. And of course, the former coach of the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink, Coach Kung Fu Reyes. Of course, the head coach as well of the USC Tigers.
Again, you can't really take away yung suporta even though you're not part of the roster. And Bautista, off speed, able to get that through.
After several tries on the open hit, this time around, Nene Bautista scoring off of a drop shot. That's what she needs to do, no? Vary her attacks because a lot of her powerful attacks so far in this game, no? Nababasa ng depensa ng CHERY TIGGO.
2 points already for Bautista.
Oh. Pero binawi ka agad, foul. That service error on the line for Nene Bautista.
Alam mo, I had compliments on the way na sana eh, pero I sent it a bit too long.
Commentators jinx.
Oo. Zasnabor, set things up here. 2-point lead para sa CHERY TIGGO. And Ivy Perez trying that again. She already has 1 point from a drop shot like that. Naman si Tobino. Fernandez setting up Mylene Paat. And Tobino had to adjust. Wala naman si Laure. Drop shot again. Getting the better. The coverage not quite there para sa Army Black Mamba Energy Drink.
DJ Laure this time around. Bumawi para din sa CHERY TIGGO crossovers with a drop shot. That wind up pero at the last second is dropping it behind the block of Malaluan.
First point there for EJ Laure. As Laure had 13 last time around. And the blocking combination from Baliton and Paat coming up big para sa CHERY TIGGO and finally opening up a little lead here para sa CHERY.
The CHERY Tower in Paat and Baliton really effective so far in this game. You could actually hear the coaches of Team Army yelling at their squad, no, to cover once their spikers go for the approach and the kill.
Mylene Paat. And naman si Tobino. Off speed again. Better coverage here from CHERY TIGGO from the back row. Shaya Dorador sends it long.
Yeah, that's long coming from Shaya Dorador. That was a missed hit. And she knew it right away when she hit that ball. Immediately apologizing to Coach Aaron.
And Army Black Mamba for the better part of the first frame just a while ago. Able to stay close to CHERY TIGGO. Here's a chance for them to close the gap once more. More with the setup. Laure running in to get that. Nunag with the setup to Tobino. Tobino hit the tape. And sa kabila.
That's a great hit coming Villarreal. But what about that reverse set from Ivy Perez? Only one blocker foul for CHERY TIGGO.
And Villarreal, she saw that and able to find the right spot. See Ivy Perez, 9 serving 11.
Oh.
And just one of those opportunities that you felt that, okay, may momentum ng Army Black Mamba Energy Drink, then all of a sudden getting the error back.
And that hurts, when you're trying to actually build your own momentum for the team and then you commit an error. That's what actually hurts for the team kasi it doesn't help your cause at all.
Tubino, this time finding the gap between Baliton and Paat.
What a hit coming from Royce Tubino. Nakikita mo dito kung gaano kaliit yung butas dun sa block ni Maylene Paat and di Baliton. Take a look at that. A very tiny hole in between Paat and Baliton's block.
Threading the needle, talking about Tubino. And Tubino's going to be one of the players asked to contribute more here with a lot of big names now no longer part of Army this time around. And Army, all of a sudden, just 1 point away from tying up CHERY TIGGO.
That quick hit of Ivy Perez. Esguerra worked in that play. Maganda dito. Kumatras ka agad eh. Itong si Esguerra for the play. She did not wait for the pass. But then again,
Mga service error talaga naging problema ng Army.
they were trying to catch up already, trying to build their own momentum. And again, committing a service error for Team Army and Coach Randy.
Well, shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
How about the Army Black Mamba energy drink? CHERY TIGGO, of course, will try and take advantage. 2 points already for Baliton. Their defense are coming from CHERY TIGGO. Ashaya Dorador has to send that a bit longer. And Maylene Paat unable to get to it first.
Villarreal showing us that she is not scared. So far with 4 attack points for the Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers. Showing us na nakapag-adjust kagad siya with her new position here for the team.
Maylene Paat. Able to send that across.
Cross-court hit from Maylene Paat. That was a miss-hit from her, pero because of Jasmine Napor's set, no, napadali yung trabaho ni Maylene Paat. There's a single block coverage on the side of Team Army.
Of course, Maylene Paat, we all know, she can produce import-like numbers, reinforcement-like numbers dito sa conference ito. Bautista, off speed, and trying to sneak that in. Point will go to CHERY TIGGO, though.
That's why, sabi ng ating mga linesmen and referees, let's see if they will challenge this one. Yeah,
and they should not. Yes,
yeah.
They should not challenge that one. Once Maylene Paat trying to send us to our second tactical timeout. At Boy Padito sent free the other way. The ball is in it to Shaya Dorador. And Shaya able to make something out of nothing. A bit of a scramble there, but CHERY TIGGO lead by 4 going into our second technical timeout. Don't go away. Welcome back. You're watching the PVL as the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers in their debut trail the CHERY TIGGO crossovers by 4 in their second technical timeout. In the very first frame, early returns here para sa Army Black Mamba Energy Drink. Itong si Ned Villarreal off to a great start here but needs a bit more help so far. Si Esguerra and si Bautista have provided a couple of points as well as Tubino. But Maylene Paat starting to find the rhythm here para sa CHERY TIGGO. Esguerra. They said that she might need a bit more help and Esguerra answered the call.
Yeah, every time she goes for that approach, no, she asked for it and Ivy Perez gives it to her. And then she scores for Army.
3 points already for Esguerra. As Army Black Mamba trying to close the gap here. 3-point lead para sa CHERY TIGGO. Nabor with the setup. Ready from Esguerra. Binigay kay Bautista. Bautista, drop shot, no good there. On the back row, Laure pushes that across. Naman si Bautista ulit, this time with a bit more power. Able to save that one. Perez just moves that across. Itong naman si Nabor doing the same thing. Bautista kept alive here. Free ball para sa CHERY TIGGO. Good blocking from Esguerra. From the back, Tobino. Shaya. Nabor. And we're still going here. As Laure sends that wide.
That's a mishit coming from EJ Laure. Setting it zone 1, no? That was the target for EJ Laure. Kamali lang sa execution, but that was a very long rally for both of these teams. Nobody wanted to give up. And now I think they're asking who the server is for the team Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers. Just trying to double check if the rotation is correct at this point in time.
And you can do that. You can avoid errors that way. Oh, Karandang able to hammer that across.
Ayaw na pahabain eh, yung rally, no? Pinabawi kagad ito si Karandang.
Ang haba daw kanina eh.
Yeah. And a lot of touches were from her actually, and she wasn't able to convert. But this time around on the running hit, just an attempt, one attempt. Scored a point for Coach Aaron.
Shaya with the serve. And Army Black Mamba, CHERY TIGGO, it felt like they were getting a bit of a rhythm there. But then Army Black Mamba have shown that they're going to try to stick as close as long as possible and hopefully get the lead.
Right, and how about Esguerra here, no? The connection of Perez and Esguerra here so far in this game, talaga namang hindi masyadong nababantayan ng CHERY TIGGO so far.
Audrey Paran on the service line para sa Army Black Mamba Energy Drink. 15 serving 17 and a bit too long again. Again, yung mga service error, naging problema ng Army Black Mamba Energy Drink.
I think that's already their 4th or 5th service error. Oh yeah, the 4th, according to our official tally right here.
Karandang with the serve. Again, keeping their service game very clean here. Talking about CHERY TIGGO. And off the block, Army Black Mamba still within 2.
Good recognition on the part of Ivy Perez. She noticed that every time she gives it to her middle blockers, mabilis silang makapuntos. And that's the variation that she needs to do for Team Army here.
Laure sent that off. No touch. The point will go to Army Black Mamba Energy Drink. And that's the interesting thing, no? Kasi with the 4 service errors of Army Black Mamba Energy Drink and you're only trailing by 1, you can only imagine how different it could be.
They could be leading right now.
Paat. From the back.
Wow. And Villarreal from the back row. That's the first time we've seen her attack from the back row. We've never seen her hit on the opposite side earlier. Pero nakita natin pumalo sa opposite. Pero this time around, pumalo naman siya sa back row. And I think that's also the first time we've seen her spike on that area.
Tobino trying to get the lead back for Army. Naman si Laure. Tobino able to save that from the back. That's the blocking working here for Army so far. Paat will have to send that across and muntikan na. Tobino hit the tape, didn't hit a hand. So CHERY have the lead again.
And that was an unforced error in the attack coming from Royce Tobino. She was way back on that approach and the ball was behind her head. Just trying to get it over and across.
Well, just 1 point so far for Honey Royce Tobino in the first frame. Pero nakabawi naman ang Army Black Mamba Energy Drink, tied up at 19-all.
Again, another hit from Malalua this time around on a be quick. hinabol ni Ivy Perez, and that was a good decision from her.
Time out on the floor. CHERY TIGGO will try to calm the troops. 19 all. Let's listen in.
Tingnan natin sa block. Magiging 1-2 lang tayo. Ginagamit nila yung blocks. Listen up, listen up. Okay, kailangan natin ngayong focus natin. Yung fluidity ng communication natin. Diba? Maganda yung aggressiveness pero kulang tayo sa pag-organize. Alam natin yung gagawin ng kalaban. However, the thing though, mas nalalamangan tayo doon. Okay? Aggressive tayo pagbalik agad. Go, go, go.
Cherry!
Fight!
Coach Aaron emphasizing the disorganization of their blocks specifically. That's a technical thing about that timeout. Pero yun nga, sabi niya, no, mas organized yung Army the last few plays. Kasi pansin natin, no, dito pa lang sa attacks, lamang na lamang ang Army with 15 so far in this opening set. Only 9 for CHERY TIGGO. So they cannot rely on the unforced errors of Team Army just to win the set. And again,
A service ace. Ang unang service ace, muntikan na.
yeah.
I was about to mention one of the things that were keeping CHERY TIGGO at least sa simula ng first frame, sa simula ng set was the service errors being given freely by Army. Of course, Ivy Perez getting the lead for Army Black Mamba Energy Drink with their first ace here tonight. Perez. Lucar with the setup. Laure off the block.
Finally, Laure scoring for CHERY TIGGO. Kanina nadidepensahan siya in a couple of missed hits, but this time around, she uses the block of Royce Tobino to score for the crossovers.
Of course, Army Black Mamba Energy Drink trying to make a good impression here. It's a debut nila ng All-Filipino Conference. It's Laure with the serve. And Tobino, that's more like it.
Yeah. Kanina, ang dami niyang unforced errors on the attack, pero this time from the opposite side, scores for Team Army. What a set as well, coming from Ivy Perez. Yun yung sinasabi rin ni Coach Aaron sa timeout. Ang disorganized ng block natin, ang disorganized ng depensa at ng receiving pattern natin. We have to organize ourselves inside the court kasi yung aggressiveness, they want to win this set, pero hindi sila maayos when it comes to execution.
That was just a second point of Tobino. And another service error para sa Army Black Mamba Energy Drink.
Palaluan.
Fifth service error para sa Army Black Mamba.
You can see Coach Randy signaling the squad just to put the ball in. A lot can happen when your serves get inside the court.
May Luna, good serve for CHERY TIGGO. 21 all. Set firmly in the balance.
Serving for CHERY TIGGO, May Luna.
Villarreal. Lucar able to save that one. Shaya. Ito naman si Tobino. Almost got that off the block. But what an effort there from CHERY.
Ooh! Wow, that was a lucky break. The part of Maynipad and the crossovers.
Close with those cigars. Don't see Bautista trying to get that pancake save down. Let's just see how close that was.
Yeah, because she was there and she could see it coming.
But did not bounce up.
Yeah. And isang step na lang, she could have dug it properly. So, siguro doon na swerte si Maylin Pa in that play.
Again, take a look at the attack points here. Army actually with a 5-point advantage in terms of attack points. And sending that just a bit long. And CHERY TIGGO all of a sudden just a couple of points away from claiming the first frame. And Army call for timeout. Let's listen in.
Kapag gano'n nga, kapag makikita nyo, kapag careful ha, para mag-challenge natin, okay? So, konti pa. Kalimutan nyo na yan. Ha? Wala tayong magagawa doon. So, bumawi lang tayo. Konti mawi pa. Konti pa, ha? Bawi. Kalimutan yan. Okay. Pasa tayo ng mayos. Let's go.
Sergeant Randy Fallorina with the marching orders. Have a short memory. Kalimutan na yan.
Yeah, and of course, sinasabi nila no, na nagkakamali tayo sa mga pagkakataon na kaya natin makontrol. So wala na tayong magagawa doon. Let's just move on to the next point and just try to score for our team. And we'll see if they do just that here in the next play.
And that's important, controlling yung frustration nyo on the court. Tubino.
Wow, what a hit.
Shaya. Let's give me that to Tubino again. Bicar with the setup. Paan!
Oh. Woo. That's a good combination play. Bicar to Maylene Pa. That's a connection that worked wonders for them against Signal in their first game.
And Mylene Pat, one of the more deadly scorers dito sa PVL, showing us why everyone should fear it every time she goes up in the air.
Okay? Isip tayo, pasa tayo para attack tayo ng maayos. Okay? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Well, how many points can the Army Black Mamba energy drink save here as CHERY TIGGO on the cusp of claiming set number 1?
Well, they were able to catch up earlier. Pero this time around, the difference is CHERY TIGGO is now at set point. But Shandy wants them to receive properly first so they can set up a good play.
Well, the good serves a while ago coming from May Luna.
Oh!
And the misconnection there means CHERY TIGGO take frame number 1, 25-21 against what was a stubborn Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers team. And we thought that Army were on the way to making this a bit closer towards the end, but CHERY TIGGO able to finally take advantage. Quick break here before second frame, don't go away. (25-21) for set number 1 para sa CHERY TIGGO. Crossovers, Mylene Pat leading the way with 6 points, 5 from attacks, 1 from a block. And of course, the kill shots towards the end. But good stand from the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers dito sa debut nila sa conference na to. Sa huli, just slowed down a bit and CHERY TIGGO took advantage.
Yeah, and a lot of unforced errors on the side of the Team Army Lady Troopers. At one point, we thought na they would have snatched that opening set away from the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. Pero yun nga, no, the leadership of Mylene Pa in the latter part of that opening set, talaga namang yun yung tumulong sa kanila para makuha yung first set. As we take a look at set number 1 statistics, attack points, yun yan, lamang dito ang Army. 16-12 block points. That's the lone block point from the crossovers, courtesy of Mylene Pat, 1-0. And service ace from Ivy Perez, so 1-0. And of course, take a look at the opponent errors. Pau, 12 for Team Army in that opening set and only 4 for CHERY TIGGO. So that's also one of the good departments where CHERY TIGGO controlled, no? Yung pag-commit nila ng errors, nabawasan nila. Eh, yun yung nakatulong din sa kanila.
There were 6 service errors and 6 unforced errors para sa Army. Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers. Something to address, and I'm sure when they review the tape, they're gonna feel that kung wala tayong errors, we might have taken that first set. So let's see what they're gonna do here in set number 2. But good start para sa Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers. When you take a look at yung performance nila when they did not commit errors.
Definitely, it was a good start for Team Army considering that this is their first match of the conference. Usually, meron pa mga first game jitters yan, no? Pero siguro doon na nga, translated there with the 12 unforced errors in the opening set. Pero this time around, may kita natin na pwede silang makapag-adjust right away. On your screens right now, Ponggay Gaston former Lady Eagle, now playing for CHERY TIGGO Crossovers, and a former Titan herself.
Of course, si Pongay did not play against the Signal HD Spikers, so welcome to CHERY.
Welcome, and this is her first time donning the white and red.
I wonder how she feels right now.
Yeah. It's always an exciting feeling of playing for and switching to another team.
Pongay unable to save that. Vicar unable to reach it as well. As Army Black Mamba energy drink take the first.
You know, was malaluan on the running hit. No? Ang dami nilang attack points dun sa mga quick plays nila eh. With malaluan and Esguerra.
And right now, if you're the Army Black Mamba energy drink, what you want is less errors all around. Perez with the setup. Tobino. Oh, and Pat with great defensive effort. Shaya Adorador. And Perez unable to save it.
Again, unforced error at the side of Team Army. That was already a soft touch coming from CHERY TIGGO. They could have converted it to an attack point, a transition play.
Shaya on the service line para sa CHERY TIGGO. Tied up at 1 apiece. Dito sa set number 2. Villarreal unable to get that across. Ito naman si Paat. And the blocking, unable to keep that in.
Off the block kill for Roy Sabino. That's what she's good at, but was unable to do so in the opening set. Kanina, ang daming block points for Baliton and Paat against her.
Actually, these two teams not really known for their blocking these early on. And we have this from Alexis Kinsay. Alexis, what do you have?
There may be a lot of names to mention when it comes to the point production of CHERY TIGGO crossovers, but an unsung hero in the name of Alina Becar shared to me one secret in the consistency of her gameplays. She said that players like her have to be in a state of self-activation, constantly driving herself forward no matter what changes are around her. As of this moment, Ishan Pao, CHERY TIGGO is learning the ways of Coach Aaron Velez and adjusting gracefully to their newcomers. And despite not having that much familiarity with the coaching system, with 14 excellent sets and 7 receptions, Alina said she's just getting started, and so is her team. Let's see what Baliton will serve.
Thank you very much, Alexis. As well, during the report, Pongay Gaston getting her first point para sa CHERY TIGGO, and it made us all say, whoa!
That was a big hit. And this time, block point for Maylene Pan, and they seem to be enjoying their time together here with Pongay Gaston on the floor. Ivy Perez on the B quick, trying to score again on the quick attack. Pero this time, nababantayan na sila ng crossovers here.
So far in this game, si Maylene Pat is the only player for CHERY with block points. Meeting at the net, Paliton. Binigay kay Pat. Pat. Off the blockers.
The MVP from the Reinforced Conference of PVL 2022. Again, showing us why she won that award last year. That was already a broken play, but still able to convert for the crossovers.
Well, in 3 sets last time around against Signal, si Maylene Pat had 15 points. Here, already at 8. Gaston.
2 for 2, Pao.
It feels like Gaston is feeling right at home in CHERY TIGGO.
And their teammates are enjoying her presence here on the court with the help of the tape of the net. Cross-court kill for Pongay Gaston.
Sel Baliton on the service line as CHERY TIGGO zoom into a 2-point lead. Blocking working out here for CHERY TIGGO. And that one just a bit short.
Another forced error on the side of Team Army Lady Troopers.
Army Black Mamba energy drink call for time, down 6-3. Let's listen in.
Ang nawala naman sa atin ngayon, attack. May pasa tayo pero hindi tayo makakapak ng maayos. Ha? Tsagain nyo. Tsaga ng tsaga lang. Walang mawala kung magtsaga kayo. Tulungan nyo. Tulungan tayo. Ha? Let's go, let's go. Malayo pa yan. Ha? Ha? Tatlo lang yan. Okay, ready, ready. Go, go.
Black Mamba!
Army!
Let's go!
In the first set, it was the attacking that was the strength of the Army Black Mamba energy drink. But as referenced by Coach, nawala bigla yung attacking play nila.
Yeah, it is slowly fading away for Team Army Black Mamba Lady Troopers. He said that we cannot convert here in the second set. Meron naman tayong mga magagandang pasa and the sets of Ivy Perez are good for the attackers. Hindi na tayo makakonvert on the attack. So that's what they need to address here in the second set.
Let's see if the message goes through. Rodriguez couldn't score there. Baliton setting up Paat. That's a bit better there from Army Black Mamba energy drink.
The set was a bit too close to the net. Mylene Paat used her right hand to save the ball, but the block of Villarreal and Tobino was there to stop it.
First block point para sa Army Black Mamba energy drink. Not just for the frame, but for the entire game. Given to Gaston. Rodriguez kept that alive, and Paat trying to kill it.
Of course, they're gonna go to her for the broken face, and Mylene Paat delivers for the crossovers. Buding Doremdes finding Mylene Paat on the opposite side. Again, off the block kill for Mylene Paat. Seems to be enjoying this game.
Enjoying it so much, she's at 9 points already. Looking for her 10th. Perez. And Mylene also doing a good job defensively. Adorador from the back. Gaston. Turendes and saved, and Ish Polvorosa almost punched the ball away.
That was a good attempt. I mean, from Bongay Gaston and the crossovers. The coverage was there, pero medyo malayo lang yung habol
You know, and we normally aren't seen on camera, and you saw us there in yellow a while ago. Buti lang you're right here because you're able to protect all of us here.
Yeah, and thanks Lars for saving us.
3-point lead para sa CHERY TIGGO as the Army Black Mamba trail here 8-5 for a technical timeout. We'll be right back. Well, let's take a look at what happened behind the shoot of the TikTok of Mylene Paat as we see the CHERY TIGGO crossovers get into some dance crazes. And I don't know about you, Ish. I think kaya mo yan eh. And it shows a lot of connection within the team.
We'll see about that, pero I agree with you na nakakatulong yun sa team. It helps you gel with your teammates. Yung mga pakulong ganon, no?
Good save there coming from Paat and Picar as Perez able to react first.
Buding Doremdes read that perfectly well, pero at the last second, inabot ni Rodriguez yung drop ball. So that's another point on the 1-2 for Ivy Perez.
Again, CHERY TIGGO actually started out this set a bit slower, a step slower than Army Black Mambas. Adorador able to get that across and finish between the blocker and the net.
So you can see the confidence in her wind-up and up in the air, the power, and makikita mo dun sa rotation pa lang nung shoulders niya before she attacks na talagang papaluin niya na malakas regardless of how many blockers are there in front of her.
3 points already for Adorador. And coming off a 16-point game against Signal HD. And that's more like it from the Army Black Mamba energy drink. Again, looking for yung mga attacking play nila that just suddenly disappeared after the first set.
Yeah, Nene Bautista and Royce Tobino have been silenced so far in this game. Not a lot of attack points coming from these two open hitters.
Well, Esguerra had 4 points in the first frame and nothing yet here so far. And Mylene Paat unable to keep that in.
A rare unforced error on the attack coming from Mylene Paat. Attacking from the pipe, back row.
Bautista on the service line. Adorador had to adjust and unable to keep that in.
And just like that, we're tied at 9 apiece. Courtesy of another attack error, this time from Shaya Adorador. Vicar is actually distributing the balls here so far. Hindi na nakaka-convert kaagad.
Adorador. Good coverage there from Cherry. Shaya again. Tobino no good. Vicar. Setting up Shaya.
Oh yeah, that's the right call to make for touches. Their coaches were actually already yelling on the sidelines. I-over nyo na. I-over nyo na. Maybe they did not hear it.
Well, good atmosphere here in the Phil Sports Arena as Mylene Paat having a discussion here.
I think it's because that first touch coming from Vicar wasn't counted as a block. Was already a touch.
All of a sudden, Army Black Mamba here with the lead.
Oh, that's low.
Free ball here para sa CHERY TIGGO. Who do they look for? Shaya Adorador. Buding gives it back to Shaya. Mylene Paat. Tobino.
Wow. That's a great deep cross-court hit coming from Royce Tobino. But that one goes to Team Army because of a net infraction called against Baliton and Vicar. See here on the replay. Hindi na nakita doon, but the call was a net infraction against the crossovers.
Well, right before that serve, Shaya Adorador sends that long. Mylene Paat goes to the team and says, relax muna.
Napako sila sa 9 no? It's a 6-0 run for Team Army Black Mamba energy drink.
Yung pass natin kailangan maging stable, especially kapag nandun si Alina. Anything na gumalaw, again wala mo nang agaw-agaw. Maganda yung takbo. Ngayon, pakagatin lang natin kahit maliiksi lang. Right ball or B, tapos singit si Shaya dito sa 3. Tapos dito si Mylene. Isa muna. Malayo yan, ha? Okay. No overthink. Ready? Cherry.
Well, if you need a calming presence, just listen to Coach Aaron. Of course, Coach Aaron trying to address the team here, trying to stop a 6-0 run para sa Army Black Mamba energy drink.
As we can all remember, Coach Aaron headed that CHERY TIGGO squad that won a PVL title back in 2020.
Adorador able to send that across and end the 6-0 run. Much needed para sa CHERY TIGGO. Just a 2-point lead for the Army Black Mamba energy drink.
They responded pretty well at that time out of Coach Aaron. Sabi niya, kailangan lang natin mag-execute ng tama. And this time, pinaikot ni Vicar on the combination play to Shaya Adorador.
And sending that just a bit wide. It'll see Malaluan. As soon as she hit it, she saw that, okay, just a bit too wide right.
It's a good set from Perez and good attention from Malaluan.
Just a 1-point lead para sa Army Black Mamba energy drink. Perez Can get the better of Doremdes there. Naman Smiley Paad. Baliton. Tubino. Smiley Paad hit the tape, did not cross the net.
Yeah, the set was a bit far from the net. Maylene Paat adjusted mid-air. But Coach Aaron wants to challenge the missed call of the referees. Yeah, looking for a block touch.
Again, good start para sa CHERY TIGGO crossovers. But then Army Black Mamba Energy Drink using a 6-0 run to gain the lead here. And all of a sudden, yung momentum nasa panig ng Army Black Mamba Energy Drink. And of course, for CHERY TIGGO, sabi nga ni Maylene Paat, you need to relax. Medyo naatat sila in the middle of that run.
Well, just based off of that opening set, no, they could have won that set. Talking about Team Army, if they just lessened their errors.
Again, looking for a block touch here.
Yeah, I think there is, yeah.
Ooh, sharp eyes.
That's a good call.
That's a good challenge as well.
Yeah.
And there was not really a lot of discussion here from the coaching staff. They brought up the card immediately as they win that challenge.
So they're going to replay that point. No point awarded.
Perez. Shaya. Perez with a setup again, and this time the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink find a way to score courtesy of Malaluan.
13.
Ivy Perez trusting Malaluan on the transition play from the A-Quick. Nakita niya yung blocking ng CHERY TIGGO wasn't ready yet to go up for the block.
4 points for Malaluan, 2 here in the frame. Baliton. Couldn't get past the blockers. They go to Maylene Paat.
Oh. Hitting in on top of Malaluan's block. So, again, another point for Maylene Paat.
Again, if you need a point, you look for Maylene Paat. Maylene Paat almost delivers.
Yeah, I agree with Malaluan. That hurts. Kaya humahawak siya sa fingers niya eh. Sa dulong-dulo ng fingers niya tumama eh. Oh.
And Villarreal starting to find the rhythm here in the second set.
Yeah, they're trying to reactivate her here in the second set. But this time, no, off of a broken play.
Itong si Villarreal had 5 points in set number 1 here, just her second point. As Army lead by 2, 14-12.
Oh!
Almost a miscue there, Gaston. There to send it the other way. Who did he go back to? Pongay.
Oh.
And Tubino able to brush that off the hands of the blockers. And the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink should have had the point, but then CHERY TIGGO challenging with a net touch. And they just used the challenge a while ago. So again, very quick in terms of the CHERY TIGGO crossovers using their challenges here, not afraid to use it.
They want to challenge the spike attempt of Gaston. And there was a block attempt coming from Team Army, pero the referees are saying, wala na dun yung last point eh. Dapat right there and then, they called the challenge.
Masyadong delayed.
Yeah.
Yung pagka-challenge ng CHERY TIGGO crossovers. And that's explanation being given right now to the coaching staff of CHERY TIGGO.
Right in front of us.
That's the only reason why we could give you this explanation is because this conversation is literally happening right in front of our panel.
So I think there's going to be no challenge here.
So this, we're going to wait for the official confirmation before we jump the gun.
This is the only play that they can challenge.
Yeah.
That's the last play.
The coaching staff of CHERY TIGGO were referring to a play right before it. And again, could not challenge that one. So it is an unsuccessful challenge para sa CHERY TIGGO crossovers. Still trailing by 2 here, by 3 rather. Gaston. Ito naman si Tobino.
Finally, stopping Royce Tobino from the left pin.
For Mylene Paat, it's a one-woman block party. All the block points para sa CHERY TIGGO coming courtesy of Mylene Paat. 3 already to her name.
That's a good closeout as well from Baliton, helping out Mylene Paat. That's a lucky kill from Esguerra, finding the corner.
Lucky, but she'll take it. 16-13 in favor of the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're watching the PVL. And also, we'd like to acknowledge Bingo Plus, the first live streaming bingo in the Philippines, for their support here. And what a run para sa Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers. Again, that 6-0 run in the middle of this frame, able to push them into the lead and never let go from there. Then CHERY TIGGO, a few errors here and there, a missed challenge or so, unable to overturn Army Black Mamba Energy Drink. From the back, that was hit with a lot of venom.
And from what I can see right now on the side of Team Army, they are defending well. They're loading up on their serves, kaya nahihirapang magkaroon ng first ball pass na maayos itong si Bicar on the side of CHERY TIGGO. Nahihirapan din maka-convert yung spikers nila because they cannot create their plays.
5 points for Honey Royce Tobino as Mylene Paat will pull one back.
Off the combination play, Mylene Paat stops the bleeding. That was the same exact play that ended the opening set. That's a great one-hand set coming from Alina Bicar to Mylene Paat.
Si Mylene Paat already up to 12 points, 6 points in this set alone. They look for Pongay Gaston. Off speed, Perez was there to get it. Kept alive here. Shaya sends it up high. Gaston. Good save there from Tobino. As Rodriguez with the block attempt. Gaston again.
On top of the block there. That's Pongay Gaston. There's a broken play. Slowly picking up the pieces on the defensive side here. CHERY TIGGO crossovers.
Very energetic debut for Pongay Gaston. Already with a couple of highlight plays of her own. Cannot get that pass to Rendez. Who they set up? They look for Pongay again. And Pongay back-to-back points.
Another point for the former Tyrant, Lady Eagle. Pongay Gaston off the block this time. Targeting the high hands of Esguerra. Nunag. She was able to read that attack, no? Pero masyado lang malayo yung reach ng atake ni Pongay Gaston.
On the back, and Mylene Paat could not save that.
But they're going to challenge this one.
looking for a foot fault here.
Yeah, I think I also saw that one. So we'll see if this is a good challenge for Coach Aaron and the crossovers.
Again, very sharp eyes. They've won one challenge, they lost the other. An unsuccessful challenge the second time around. Actually, mali lang yung timing ng second challenge nila. And here, again, very confident in the way that they're using their challenges. Talking about the CHERY TIGGO crossovers.
So it's either they keep their remaining challenge left here in the second set, or they lose the ability to challenge calls from this point on forward here in the second set.
And the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers, a lot better here in the second frame. More composed, less errors coming from Army. Ito naman si CHERY TIGGO crossovers trying to mount a little bit of a comeback. Mylene Paat getting a bit of help from Pongay Gaston, who again is making her debut here para sa CHERY TIGGO. Did not play against the Signal HD Spikers. And so far so good. So let's take a look at this here.
Ooh, that's so
That
close.
is very close.
Ew.
It will not be an attack fault. And that is very, very close.
Wow, I think a millimeter away from the attack line.
If her shoe size was one size bigger, kahit half,
Yeah,
it might have been a foot fault.
so they've already used up all their challenges here in the second set.
And Coach Aaron,
Challenge is unsuccessful.
well, the reaction says it all. That was very close. Again, just a 2-point lead para sa Army Black Mamba Energy Drink as they try to continue their momentum here. Rodriguez, not that time. Perez with the setup. Paat looks for Gaston. Bongay. Bongay again, this time off speed.
Oh! Another point for Pongay Gaston. 5 points already for Pongay. Helping CHERY TIGGO out here in set number 2 as a catch-up here. Kitang-kita niya yung butas eh, no? Doon sa gitna, but Nunag was able to read it once again. Yung second ball lang, doon sila nahirapan.
So si Pongay Gaston, all of a sudden, she is the second leading scorer now of CHERY TIGGO in this whole game. 5 points already para kay Pongay, trailing only Mylene Paat with 12. Perez with the setup again. Shaya Dorador. It's 1-point lead here for Army. Sending that free. Who do they look for? Shaya. And what a hit there coming from Army.
Nene Bautista taking advantage of the block of Alina Bicar on that one.
Just the 4th point of Nene Bautista. 2 here in the frame. So far, they've been going to si Honey Royce Tubino, who already has 7 points on about the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink.
They're trying to protect their lead here. Talking about the Army Lady Troopers.
Okay, no more challenges here for CHERY TIGGO. Again, they weren't afraid to use it throughout the entire game so far. Shaya. Free ball here. Shaya Dorador, off speed, can get that across. Buding able to save it. Free ball here for Army. Perez.
Oh! She had the right thing in mind, Pao. But the execution was so poor it went outside.
And it could be costly. Kasi isa na lang ang lamang ng Army against CHERY TIGGO. There's error coming from Perez. May Luna checks back in here for CHERY TIGGO. You remember, that's how they closed out set number 1.
She was the one serving on deck for CHERY TIGGO when they closed out the opening set.
And if I'm not mistaken, she did not leave the service line in the last few points para sa CHERY TIGGO. Shaya Dorador. Back row, Tubino. Mylene trying to save it. Dives into the ad boards again, sacrificing her body but unable to save it.
Mamba did not give up on that play. What about Royce Tobino from the pipe?
6 points for Royce Tobino in this set. 8 already for the entire game.
Oh, that's a wonderful play coming from Karandang and Vicar. That's what you call a double jump play. You fake it on the first jump. Actually, you don't jump. You just fake it. Make it look like you're gonna jump on the first try, pero jump on the second one, and then that's where you're gonna hit the ball.
Perfect technique there as Perez tried to send that quick. Tobino again. Maylin Paat could not get that across. Good blocking there from Army. Karandang.
Vicar trusting Karandang here. Latter part of the second set. It's back-to-back points for Karandang. And now they tie this set at 20 apiece.
20 all here, CHERY TIGGO trying to overturn the Army Black Mamba energy drink.
Too close. Too close to the net was that thing coming from Bongay Gaston. At nahirapan si Alina Vicar to set up a play there.
Well, you called it as soon as Bongay made the dig. So Army Black Mamba energy drink with the lead again, trying to keep it safe.
It's hard to set a ball for a setter and you're defending from the back row. Imagine, and then the dig was too close to the net. It's really a hard play to do.
Perez with the serve. Maylin Paat. Karandang able to cover. We go back to Maylin. Tobino. Now Adorador. Bautista with a defensive effort. Tobino. Karandang tried to do it by herself.
This time, no go for Karandang.
All of a sudden, it is a 2-point lead para sa Army Black Mamba energy drink, and CHERY call for time.
Ito lang yung kailangan natin, ha? Series. Focus muna tayo. Ang maganda kasi, nababasa natin yung nangyayari. Okay? The thing though, kailangan natin yung nababasa natin should translate sa gagawin natin action. Okay? Kaya minsan hindi natin makontrol. Okay? Dalawa lang.
Relax and focus. That's what Coach Aaron Velez told his squad here. Yung mga bolang kayang-kaya natin i-control, let's control it. Katulad ng mga soft hits na binibigay ng Army, if we can dig it properly and deliver it to Vicar perfectly, let's do it. So we can convert transition plays. Kasi nasa harapan naman si Maylin Paat, Shaya Adorador is there, Karandang is there. This is actually their strongest lineup at the front.
Ivy Perez with the serve. She's the only player in this game so far with an ace. Maylin Paat pulls one back.
As I say that's what they need. They just have to deliver it perfectly, properly to Alina Vicar, and they're gonna score a point.
Parang napakasimple, no?
Yeah.
But easier said than done.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Shaya Adorador, 4 points from 4 attacks. Tobino. Maylin Paat again. Perez trying to save it. The free ball para sa CHERY TIGGO. Karandang.
Again, Karandang and Maylin Paat combining their efforts here.
5 points para kay Karandang. 3rd point of the second frame. Quick timeout, let's listen in.
Papatibay.
Yung block natin nawawala. Establish ka lang sa block. Ha? Let's go. Sa dulo-dulo lang naman. Ha? Let's go. Tsaga lang. Konti na ngayon. Tsaga. Let's go.
Go! Black Mamba! Army!
Well, Sergeant Randy Falorina with the instructions there, trying to close out this frame. And one of the bigger tests here for the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink. And of course, already here, they are CHERY Chargers getting ready and enjoying the first game before they match up with F2 in the second one.
Konting tiyaga, sabi ni Coach Randy, especially with their blocking.
Looking for Tubino again. Rodriguez, they look for Mylene Paat. Perez with the defensive effort. Off the blockers, Villarreal getting it done.
Villarreal from the opposite side, tallying another attack point for Team Army. All of the high hands of Pongay Gaston.
Pressure now on CHERY Tigggo, trailing by 1. Army 2 points away from claiming set number 2. Odiparan on the service line para sa Army Black Mamba Energy Drink.
Well, for CHERY Tigggo, they just have to pass it perfectly to Bicard. They have a strong front line here.
Paat.
Oh. Oh!
Gaston. Not that time. It's Tubino. Couldn't score there as well. Pongay.
Oh.
And Karandang unable to get that in. A point will go to the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink. All of a sudden in set point here. CHERY Tigggo were able to tie it up a while ago, and all of a sudden all the pressure on them.
She rushed that point. Karandang nagmadali doon sa second ball. No? She could have set that ball to either Pongay Gaston or Mylene Paat. Both of them with a lot of attack points here in the second set.
Mylene Paat barely got to that one. Tubino for the frame. And Gaston will keep CHERY Tigggo in this one.
That's what they need to do. They just need to trust in Mylene Paat and Pongay Gaston with their transition plays, their counter-attack plays. Pongay was successful, targeting the end line again and the high hands of the block of Team Army Lady Troopers.
Need a good serve here coming from Karandang. Looking for a good block here, but unable to find it. Tubino off Rodriguez.
It all started with a perfect pass, and Tubino converts from the opposite pin. Take a look at that on the replay. Ivy Perez to Royce Tubino. Nakita niya ang laki ng butas dun sa block nila.
25 to 23 in favor of the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers. First frame of their first game finally in the books. We'll be right back.
Kahit nasa baba ng net, ginanito, hinalo, tumama sa kamay, good pa rin. Ang masama, yung ganun, mababa, malayo siya. Kaso nasa black.
Welcome back. You're still watching PVL, the heart of volleyball, All-Filipino Conference. CHERY Tigggo crossovers and Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers all tied up at one set apiece after what was a very long second frame here, 25 to 23. So many rallies, neither team giving up on any single point. And you have to wonder if it'll turn into a battle of attrition towards the end. Highlights here in set number 2, Pongay Gaston getting her career as a CHERY Tigggo crossover to a good start. But then it was the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers who came out on top, especially because of a run in the middle of the frame that was 6-0.
Yeah, at first, CHERY Tigggo led by as much as 3 to 4 points. Pero itong Army Lady Troopers, they did not give up. And then they loaded up on their serves. They blocked properly and they had their first balls, whether it was the reception or their defensive plays. Hindi nila tulungan si Ivy Perez in that second set, no? And may kita natin sa attack points, hindi nagkakalayo, no? 17 for CHERY TIGGO, 14 for Army. Block points, 2 apiece, aces. There's a service ace point for Team Army Lady Troopers, and opponent errors dito naman namigay ng maraming puntos ang crossovers. 8 given to Team Army and only 4 given to the CHERY TIGGO crossovers in that second set to win for the Lady Troopers.
Biggest difference para sa Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers is yung mga errors na binigay nila sa set number 1. Here, cleaned up their game in set number 2, trying to look to improve on that here in the third frame. And you have to say, what a debut here for the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink. Because a lot of people are wondering, okay, a lot of big pieces not there. Jove Gonzaga, not there. Jim Balse, not there. So sinong gagawa para sa Army Black Mamba Energy Drink? And so far, so good for them here. Tied up 1 apiece against CHERY TIGGO.
Right, and they seem to be executing Coach Randy's system properly, especially with their blocking and their defense. Villarreal also adjusting well with her new position as their opposite spiker. And what about Nuna Gapao? Defending and receiving properly for Team Army Lady Troopers here in this game. Royce Tubino, Nene Bautista also helping out on the attacking department. Kanina nung first set, medyo tahimik pa sila eh, no? Pero tinutulungan nila unti-unti itong middle blockers nila, and of course, Villarreal on the opposite pin.
Well, Villarreal, as you mentioned a while ago, already showing a lot of promise here. 8 points so far, second leading scorer para sa Army. Itong si Honey Royce Tubino was so big in that second set. 7 points for her just in that frame alone, 9 points overall. So let's see how CHERY TIGGO reply though. Could not get that block in. Laure, who didn't feature in the second frame, getting her first point.
Put back in by Coach Aaron Velez, substituting Pongay Gaston, who had an amazing debut. Oh, Pongay is still inside the court. Pardon that. So, ang nasa labas ngayon ay si Shaya Adorador for the crossovers.
Again, this game had a lot of long rallies in the second frame, so let's see if that's a theme that will continue here. Good blocking there comes from CHERY TIGGO. Who do they look for? Mylene Paat could not finish, pero buhay pa rin. Dorende sends that across. Tubino, the push. No good. Good save there. Comes from Vicar. Gaston. Tubino ulit, and Tubino hits the tape. Does not go through.
Tubino, a bit low on the approach there. Wanting to target zone 1 with the top spin.
2-0 start para sa CHERY TIGGO. Again, EJ Laure did not play in the second frame. 3 points already.
3 points.
And that's a free point going the other way.
They need to minimize their errors here if they want to win this third set. Talking about the CHERY TIGGO crossovers.
Alam mo, kanina we were talking about how the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink, parang walang first game jitters. But then, seeing the improvements in terms of yung mga errors nila from sets 1 to 2, maybe might have changed that. Gaston, off the block. And as Gaston takes the point here for CHERY TIGGO, returned over to Alexis Tinsay. Alexis, what do you have?
Shin Pao, I've been hearing the panel talk about Net Villarreal's challenging role, which is to take on the position and fill in the shoes of the bionic Jovelyn Gonzaga. And I wanted to add into the conversation as I learned that it only took about a month to seep into these drastic adjustments. And the key to making it work in the court is to get all their apprehensions answered through nothing but double time in training. Coach Randy Faliorina is indeed continuing the ultimate mission of Coach Kung Fu Reyes last season for the younger generation, which is to make room for growth and make room for more. Let's come back to incredible plays as Tubino serves the ball.
Maraming salamat, Alexis. And, you know, I feel that that's the answer to a lot of adjustment issues. Double time sa training.
Right? Well, that's what really matters the most eh. Preparation. Sabi nga, you know, preparation wins championships. kung sino yung talagang mas naghahanda at mas nag-aaral sa trainings, yun yung mas nananalong mga teams here in our tournament.
So there's a net touch here, and there it is.
It's against Villarreal.
Yeah. 2-point lead para sa Cherry Tiggo. Mylene Paat with the serve. Villarreal at that time. Bicar with the setup. Quick to Karandang. And able to get that past the hands of Tubino.
It's a good set coming from Malina Bicar to Karandang. That connection has been deadly so far in this conference. No? That Bicar to Karandang connection.
Paat with the serve.
Oh, another net touch violation called against Team Army.
I believe that'll be on Ivy Perez.
Or maybe Esguerra on the quick hit. Yeah.
Oh yes, on Esguerra. Absolutely right. 6-2 here. Quick timeout on the floor. We're gonna listen in again.
Kailangan baguhin naman natin, ha? Baguan. Kailangan mabilis ang palo, ha? Pasa tayo. Prepare to attack tayo, ha? Attack tayo, attack. Kapag may pumapalo, cover tayo, cover. Okay, let's go.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Black Mamba!
Coach Randy wants his squad to attack aggressively and to execute properly. Gusto niya pabilisin yung atake. Kasi nababasa na ng Cherry Tiggo yung mga atake nila. Nakaka-block na ng maayos ulit ang crossovers. But this time, he wants his squad to be quick on their toes, especially when attacking the ball.
And almost a point right off the timeout. Good effort there from the Cherry Tiggo crossovers, but nothing stopping that one.
Taking advantage of that free ball as Villarreal already with 9 points for the Lady Troopers. Good adjustment right there.
And then Villarreal enjoying herself out here. There's a 3-point lead para sa Cherry Tiggo. Mylene Paat sends it free.
Oh!
And a miscommunication there. Gaston couldn't bounce. Ito naman si Bautista. Karandang. Meeting at the net. And Laure able to save it. Bautista again. And Bautista unable to make the connection.
That set was too close to the net. Oh, they're asking for a double contact called against Karandang pero hindi binigay dito. Hindi na natamaan and Nene Bautista, that set was too close to the net. Dangerous play for Team Army.
7 points already for Ponggay Gaston in her first appearance as a Cherry Tiggo crossover. Bautista. Laure. Bautista again off the blockers. Bicar able to save it. And good coverage there from Mylene Paat as well. Esguerra. Perez. The blocking of Cherry Tiggo on point so far. And as I say that, Bautista scores off the block.
Targeting Alina Bicar's block on that last play. Pero before that, that was back-to-back blocks for Karandang. Good thing the coverage of Army was there. And then Bautista with the right presence of mind, targeting the smaller blocker in Alina Bicar.
And
Esguerra on the service line. 4 serving 7 here. Again, very competitive game between those two. Between these two. Malaluan. Giving it to Ivy Perez. Mas Bicar. Karandang.
Oh! That's what Coach Aaron was talking about earlier in the latter part of the third set. There are balls given to us na kayang-kaya natin kontrolin. Yun dapat yung hindi na natin pinamimigay kasi chance na natin yun. Look, that was already a freebie. Pero naging freebie pa yun kay Malaluan on that play.
Well, points for improvement here para sa Cherry Tiggo as Esguerra on the service line. 5 serving 7. And an ace here coming for Army Black Mamba energy drink. And it looks like, it feels like they're on the cusp of another run here. Talking about the Army Black Mamba energy drink.
Yeah, that's what's good about this team, Army. No? They take advantage of what's being given to them. No? Yung mga maliliit na bagay, kapag napupunta sa kanila, they take advantage of it because they know na nahihirapan sila makapuntos.
Picar looking for Laure. Perez almost got that through. Bautista. Karandang there first.
Hey, that's a freebie that Karandang wasn't gonna waste again.
2-point lead para for CHERY TIGGO, going to our first technical timeout here in set number 3. Don't go away. Welcome back. You're still watching PVL, the heart of volleyball, where the CHERY TIGGO crossovers lead by 2 against the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers. Take a look at our hashtag PVL AFC 2023. Sabi ni Daniel Labra, I'm hoping forward to see Mama P to go all out today, especially EJ Laure, Shaya Dordor, the rest of CHERY TIGGO, and hoping for no injuries. Sabi ni Melbs perfectly. Excited to see how Army Troopers playing without Gonzaga will do, who will step up and play as a role model for the team. That's also a question that we're still trying to answer now. Maero lang ang Army Black Mamba energy drink, pero they can beat a team if kayang ipasok ang service, give CHERY TIGGO a great fight. And they're doing just that, giving a great fight here against CHERY TIGGO, talking about the Army Black Mamba energy drink.
And they're all over the floor. They're defending properly here.
Malaluan could not get that through, but then at that time, unable to save it. Baliton able to get the point, and a 9-6 lead by CHERY TIGGO. But we were talking about how this Army Black Mamba energy drink team has actually been defending well as a whole in this game so far.
There's a lucky break in the side of Baliton.
Karandang, 6 points and 6 attacks to her name. Ito naman si Bautista. And Karandang trying to chase, unable to reach it.
Nene Bautista targeting the left area of Baliton's block. So they're down here by 2. Kayang-kaya pa habulin to. Kanina nga naka 6-0 run sila in the second set.
And if Army Black Mamba look back at that, they know they're capable of yung mga run na ganun. And CHERY TIGGO are vulnerable to runs like that, as well as Tubino gets the point at the net.
I think they can hear us, Pao. They're now making a run of their own here. Ganto-ganto rin eh. This part of the second set, dito rin humabol yung Army. We'll see if they do just that again here in set number 3.
11 points already for Tubino. 2 points in the set so far. Army trailing by 1. Laure makes it a 2-point lead.
That's a good stop. EJ Laure squeezing her spine in between the block of Perez and Malaluan.
4 points for Laure. Picar with the setup, with the serve and the ace. Unable to receive the ball. Well, talking about Tubino, apologizes immediately to the coaching staff.
Alina Picar targeting Royce Tubino.
Tubino trying to pull one back. Bautista. Malaluan trying a second time. Wala pa rin. Maylin Paat. Off speed. Tubino couldn't make up her error a while ago. Ito naman si Laure.
Another block point for CHERY TIGGO. And guess who blocked that ball? It's Mylene Par again for the crossover.
Mylene Pat is still the only CHERY TIGGO crossover with block points in this game. 4 already for Mylene.
Oh, she was roofed there by Mylene Pat.
14 points already for Mylene. Laure. At that time, as Tubino will try to pull one back. That time able to cover for herself. Bicar with the setup. Pat!
Mylene Pat doing a lot of damage here in set number 3 on the attack with her blocks and that combination play. They've been doing that since set number 1.
Quick timeout here for Army. Let's listen in.
Bumitaw konti pa. Look. Gusto kapag binigyan ng bola, balik mo na yung lakas talaga. Ha? Tuloy ng running mo yan. Palabas dapat. Pag kailanganin sa labas ng pala. Sa labas. Let's go.
Breathe. And gawa natin ng paraan. Yan ang sabi ni Coach Randy. And they really should adjust. I mean, the blocking of CHERY TIGGO is now coming back here in this game. Kanina, nagiging disorganized na yung block ng CHERY TIGGO, pati yung depensa sa likod. So, kailangan nilang gumawa ng paraan. Find ways to score against this crossover squad here in set number 3.
Well, si Mylene Pat, who has been the star woman here. Let's see whether or not they can go to her again. Mylene. That time the blocking does its job para sa Army. That's the adjustment that they wanted. Coming within 13-9.
That's gotta feel good. Blocking the leading scorer of the match here, Mylene Paat. Blocked by Royce Tubino.
Royce Tubino, 12 points in the game so far. Only 2 block points for Tubino. Ivy Perez. Getting that off the blockers, and Mylene already with 16, surpassing her 15 points against Signal HD.
Mylene Paat didn't mind that there were 2 blockers in front of her. That was a good block touch, actually, from Malaluan, pero the reaction time of Royce Tubino wasn't there.
Mylene Paat already with 3 points in the set. CJ Laure with the serve here.
That's a good play.
Well, the blocking is not able to bring it in. And there's a challenge here on a net touch here from CHERY TIGGO. Nakita natin kanina in set number 2 in particular that this CHERY TIGGO team not afraid to use their challenges. And, you know, it's always interesting to see yung mga strategy ng mga coaches in terms of challenges. Do you save it or do you fight for each and every point as soon as you see it? And the CHERY TIGGO crossovers have been very liberal sa paggamit na ng mga challenges.
Coach Aaron seems to be confident here. Ang gusto niyang itawag dito yung net touch on Villarreal on the way down after that hit.
Let's take a look at that here, and oh,
there it is. It's Malaluan, not Villarreal.
And Malaluan there with the shoulder on the tape. Again, I have to give credit to the CHERY TIGGO Crossovers coaching staff for being so quick on the challenge. And of course, a successful challenge. The point goes their way all of a sudden, 1 point away from going to the second technical timeout.
But it's time for Team Army to argue this call. They're saying that the ball already hit the floor when Malaluan touched the net.
Ano ba ang ulit tawag mo? Kanina.
Outside dito sa kabila. Dinay na. Kailangan dito na.
Clearly, okay.
All right, so explanations there from the officials at mas swerte tayo that we can actually listen into the conversations from our officials. And for those who did not get the explanation-ish, what happened there exactly?
Clearly, there was a touch net on Malaluan, pero bumagsak na yung bola on the floor. So that doesn't count. As long as the ball is up in the air, that's where you can call a violation. Pero bumagsak na yung bola, so that's automatically a point, Team Army.
Well, here's a point that they can't argue. Mylene Paad scoring for the CHERY TIGGO to bring them within 1 of a second technical timeout. And if I'm not mistaken, hindi yata magagamit yung challenge. And they'll still have 2 talking about CHERY TIGGO. And sending that just a bit long, Army Black Mamba energy drink pulls within 4.
A rare service error for this set.
So quick correction there. So nagamit na yung challenge. So only 1 challenge left here for CHERY TIGGO.
That's the 3rd unsuccessful challenge for Coach Aaron in this game.
And that did not cross the tape. The point will go back to the Army Black Mamba energy drink. And if you're CHERY TIGGO, you don't want to give Army Black Mamba a bit of momentum. Kasi kanina nakita natin, they went on a 6-0 run that eventually became one of the big reasons kung bakit sila nanalo sa set number 2.
Right, they're going to take advantage of it all day. They cannot relax here.
Gaston.
Ooh, another unforced error on the side of the crossovers. The lead down to 2 here for CHERY TIGGO.
Let's take a look at that again. Ito si Pongay hitting the net. And I think she pointed at Isguera, saying that it was Isguera who got it, but
Royce Tobino, serving for Army.
Royce Tobino here, serve for Army. Bicar. Naman si Bautista. Looking for Pongay. Pongay sends it free. Bautista again, single block. That was enough. Mylene Paad. Blocking, slow that down. And Karandang.
That's a good transition play. Counter attack from Bicar and Karandang.
Well, much needed by the CHERY TIGGO. Army Black Mamba energy drink starting to rally there. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Phil Sports Arena, where the CHERY TIGGO crossovers are still tied up with the Army Black Mamba energy drink Lady Troopers. 1 set apiece, pero lamang sila dito by 3 in set number 3. Let's take a look at the crowd here, warming up to enjoy this one, and of course our second matchup of the day as well. Akari against F2. Focus here on Pongay Gaston, who has had a very productive debut here so far. Para sa CHERY TIGGO crossovers. Mylene Paad with the serve. Isguera getting the point there. So right now, including the last point from CHERY TIGGO that sent it to the first technical timeout, it is a 5-1 run para sa Army Black Mamba energy drink Lady Troopers, which was something they did in set number 2. Go on a little run to really make it difficult para sa CHERY TIGGO.
At one point, it was 15-10, no? Pero ngayon, they're just down by 2 points here.
And Karandang saying, okay guys, let's stop talking about the runs of Army Black Mamba energy drink, and pulls that one back.
Talk about my running hit. Look at that on the replay. Sa likod naman, pumalo si Zach Karandang. Very effective here in this game. A quick, B quick, running kills, already with 9 points for the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. Again, another attack error from Ivy Perez. She's been trying to do that in set number 1. Set number 1, may mga successful tries siya. Pero second set, meron siyang crucial error dun eh. Ngayon na lang ulit niya ginawa yung 1-2 play, and this time around, an attack error for Ivy Perez.
Well, Ivy Perez, when she's gone for power, hasn't really panned out well. Bautista sent that across. Karandang managed to save that one. Bicar looking for Laure. Laure.
EJ Laure on the left side, attacking the seam. The block of Esguerra and Ivy Perez.
Well, gotta be careful now if you're CHERY TIGGO. Can't allow the Army Black Mamba energy drink to find any rhythm, find any momentum. As we've seen so far, they are a team of runs. Bongay Gaston. Great second frame. Only scored 1 here so far in set number 3 as Tobino sent that long.
The 6-point lead. Biggest of the match here for CHERY TIGGO crossovers. Where is an attack error from Royce Tobino.
Bongay with the serve. Paran. Laure. We go back to Paran, talking about Army. And Laure has been relentless but hasn't scored yet here. And that time off the block.
Nene Bautista on the opposite side, scoring for the Lady Troopers. Medyo loose lang yung block. Penetration itong si EJ Laure, but she read that set perfectly.
As we take a look here at the Army Black Mamba energy drink, Princess Bello making her first appearance here on the service line. Para sa Army. Karandang. Get that through. Paran. Laure. Good coverage there after the block. Laure adopting a bit more finesse. Tobino. And Bicar dumps it in.
Alina Bicar surprising the defense of the Lady Troopers, going for that 1-2 play. Bongay Gaston. The perfect pass, Alina Bicar.
Looking for something a bit different, itong si Alina Bicar.
Yeah, I mean, all of them have scored here in the third set, including the setter.
Malaluan. Bicar looking for Laure. Not that time. She goes back to Pat.
Zailin Pat on the back row.
Well, Bicar went one way, then the other. This time, Eileen Pat gets it between the hands of Malaluan.
Yeah, Malaluan was already on the way down. She went up for that block.
22-15 here in favor of CHERY TIGGO. Paran. 3-ball, Bicar. Scoring twice here.
She is seeing the holes doon sa depensa ng Team Army, no?
She got a taste of scoring and she wants more.
Alina Bicar on the 1-2 play. Doesn't help that you have Paleton, Laure, and Paat attacking on all sides of the court.
Zakarandang on the service line here as they try to close this one out. And that time that goes out. Luan could not get that in. 24-15 set point here for CHERY TIGGO. And Army Black Mamba energy drink will challenge with a net touch.
There's a challenge by Army. Net touch.
And again, the Army Black Mamba energy drink will try to extend this frame, looking for a bit more breathing room. But honestly, it has been arguably the best set here for CHERY TIGGO.
Right.
Considering what happened in the first two.
A lot of block points and attack points para dito sa CHERY TIGGO crossovers. They were successful in controlling and limiting their errors compared to that second set loss. And that the challenge is on your screens right now.
Trying to see it there, and no net touch, according to our review. And we're still at set point here for the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. Sergeant Randy Falorina in his first game in charge here of the Army Black Mamba energy drink. A new look team here. Bautista. Malaluan. Wipes that off the block.
He's successful this time on the A-quick, targeting the outside block of EJ Laure. And what they need to do here is try to catch up, no? Patigitin ng konti para makakuha sila ng momentum going to the fourth set.
Well, they go to Tubino. Picar looking for Laure. Laure to end it. And Laure does. 25-16 in set number 3. Easily the most comfortable CHERY TIGGO has looked the entire game so far. And right now, it is all up to the Army Black Mamba energy drink Lady Troopers to try and find out whether or not they have another wind in them here going to set number 4. CHERY TIGGO take that one. 2-1 so far, 25-16 in set number 3. We'll be right back. 25-16 at the end of set number 3 in favor of the CHERY TIGGO crossovers, as the Army Black Mamba energy drink Lady Troopers will try to survive here and force a 5th and final frame. But you take a look at the highlights here in set number 3. We thought that there was an opportunity para sa Army Black Mamba energy drink to go on a little run. In fact, they did a 5-1 run to be exact here against the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. But they did what they had to do and were able to find a way to stay productive and close this out properly.
Yeah, at one point, they led 15-10, talking about the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. Humabol yung Army Lady Troopers 16-14. Pero from that point on, hindi na nagpahabol at the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. They played perfectly, they blocked, they defended properly. Maylene Paat, EJ Laure, and Zach Aranda all contributing on the attacking department for the CHERY TIGGO crossovers, as we can see here. In set number 3 statistics, attack points 16-10, lamang dito ang CHERY TIGGO. Blocks, lamang pa rin ng CHERY TIGGO. And I'm sure it's because of Maylene Paat, 2-1. Aces tied at 1 apiece. Opponent errors both at single digits in set number 3, no? 6 para dito sa Army and 4 para dito sa CHERY TIGGO. But the discrepancy of the attacking department, doon talaga nagkaroon ng disadvantage itong Team Army Black Mamba energy drink Lady Troopers.
CHERY TIGGO closed out on a 9-2 run against the Army Black Mamba energy drink, and will try and carry on that momentum here dito sa set number 4. And just so everyone knows, the 2 block points there is actually split between 2 players. Hindi na si Maylene, yung solo na block point provider. Baliton also has a block point. So right now, There are 4 block points for Mylene and just 1 for Baliton, the other teammate. So far though, still the point stands that Mylene Paat has been a blocking machine para sa CHERY TIGGO. 18 points to lead the way. Mylene Paat. Sa kabila naman, si Royce Tubino with 12 points. She had 3 in the last frame. Let's see how the Army Black Mamba energy drink try to bounce back here in set number 4.
Mylene Paat leading the way for the CHERY TIGGO crossovers.
So right now, the CHERY TIGGO crossovers just making sure they have all their positionings right here before we even start the set. It is Cherry who will get us going here. Reina Bicar with the serve. Ivy Perez looking for Tubino straight away.
Royce Tubino. Cut shot, deep cross court to EJ Laure. Wasn't ready for that dig. Nagkahiyaan din doon si Buding Doremdes and si EJ Laure. But that was EJ Laure's area to defend.
Mylene Paat, leading scorer of the game, adds another point to her name.
There was also a net violation called against Villarreal and Malaluan. Pero kitang-kita mo naman, what a clean cross-court hit as well. So either way, the point goes to the crossovers. Yeah.
EJ Laure, serving for CHERY TIGGO.
EJ Laure, 6 attack points, did not play in set number 2. Good blocking again from CHERY TIGGO. Defensive effort from Laure and Gaston. Couldn't get the point there. Gaston again. Tubino. And Mylene Paat had to adjust to save that one. Perez with the back set. And Villarreal with the point there for Army Black Mamba energy drink. Let's turn it over to Alexis Tinsay.
Ish and Pao talk about finding comfort in a new home. Seth Rodriguez is ecstatic about reuniting with her former Lady Red Warriors, namely Shaya Adorador and Rosel Baliton, which led her to easily fit in like a glove with the crossovers and to train with a light heart and of course with ease. And taking into a peek with Seth's personal goal, which is to maximize her capabilities and discover more of what she can do. Coach A is open arms to cater to players brimming with potential and more especially a drive for the end game. And talking about the end game, let's see if they can do this with Rosel Baliton serving the ball.
Thank you very much, Alexis. As again, it's always nice to see familiar faces in new teams to make the transition a bit better. Karandang able to save that. Gaston sets up Paat, and Paat scores off the block.
Again, Mylene Paat tallying another attack point for the CHERY TIGGO crossovers, already with 19 big points in this game for the crossovers. Intentionally targeting that block of Royce Tubino.
From the back, Tubino hitting the hands of Bicar. And Army Black Mamba energy drink able to tie it up, 3 apiece.
That was a powerful hit coming from Royce Tubino, reminiscent of her college days. Ganyan kalakas pumalo si Royce Tubino, Pao.
I don't think the power goes away.
Yeah.
And Army Black Mamba energy drink keeping close here, but oh! Mama P! Mylene Paat!
I'm sure narinig na tayo, Pao.
Yep.
Malakas pala na palo, ah. Here you go, Ish. Here you go, Pao. What a powerful attack from the middle. Courtesy of Mylene Paat.
Everyone in the venue enjoyed that one as Mylene Paat starting to feel it. Good blocking there coming from CHERY TIGGO. And Army does well to save it.
Oh.
As I say that though, the ball is out. And CHERY TIGGO will tack on another 2-point lead.
The Lady Troopers are right there, no? They're covering the balls. They're trying to attack from everywhere, but they get rattled whenever the crossovers are trying to play the kind of game that they're playing.
Ball's out again for Army. Army Black Mamba energy drink as CHERY TIGGO now lead by 3.
Nagigigil na rin silang makabawi kaagad eh. Talking about Team Army here in this game.
Pat with his defensive effort. Karandang, not that time. And Gaston thought about it and made the right decision.
Well, it's Zach Karandang, the A-quick. That connection of Vicar to Karandang. Ayun no, dodgeball.
Alam mo, it's a lot quicker in real time. And that was a split decision she had to make. Remdes setting up Paat. And Mylene scores when she wants.
20th point. I'm sorry, that's 22 points for Mylene Pa.
But a quick challenge here. Ball in, ball out from the Black Mamba energy drink Lady Troopers. Of course, the momentum right now that Mylene Paat has been incredible so far here with 3 points in set number 4.
Yeah, that's clearly in for Mylene Pa.
And I don't think you saw it on the screen here, but then Mylene celebrated the ball in, so it felt like she had to celebrate it twice. 8-3 right now in favor of CHERY TIGGO. Going to our first technical timeout. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Phil Sports Arena, but the CHERY TIGGO crossovers lead the Army Black Mamba energy drink Lady Troopers 8-3 here in 2 sets to 1. And Royce Tobino and the rest of the Army Black Mamba energy drink trying their best to stop the momentum that Mylene Paat has built up. She's had an incredible offensive game here so far. Talking about Mylene. And the block unable to be kept in by Pongay. As Villarreal with a point much needed here for the Army Black Mamba energy drink.
I think that's already her 10th point of the match. 11 rather for the opposite spiker of the Lady Troopers. They're actually doing a pretty good job replacing Jovelyn Gonzaga.
And that's a hard thing to do. Big shoes to fill. And that's much better from Army as Bautista able to get that through. All of a sudden, it's just a 3-point lead para sa CHERY TIGGO.
Top spin kill for Nene Bautista. Intentionally targeting that donut hole.
Army Black Mamba energy drink trying to mount a little comeback here. Again, they're capable of having a few runs of their own. Perez with the setup, looking for Bautista again, and that'll come off the blockers.
It's back-to-back points for Nene Bautista. Off the block of Zach Karandang. That counter-attack, transition play, high off the hands of Karandang.
3-0 run here para sa Army Black Mamba energy drink, as they are now within 2 of CHERY TIGGO, 6 serving 8. Karandang. Oh!
Lucky break for Zach Karandang. That ball was partially blocked by Nene Bautista. Running hit. There. Ang taas ng block touch ni Nene Bautista, but they weren't able to make that connection necessary for that point.
Pongay Gaston on the service line. Trying to keep the Army Black Mamba energy drink away here. Laure. Oh, and Laure hit that with some venom.
EJ Laure in the zone here for the crossovers, targeting the seam between the block of Ivy Perez.
Good production so far from Laure, 7 points in the game so far. Perez looking for Bautista again. Laure. Good defense played by Army. As Laure set up again. Anyways, Tobino. Karandang, drop shot, no good. Perez.
Oh. She knew she got lucky there. Ivy Perez just saving that dig. Kasi napalayo pa eh. Look at that one. That dig was already on its way to the antenna. Pero Ivy Perez was able to save it.
A bit lucky, but she'll take it. In fact, the entire Army Black Mamba energy drink team will take it. 10-7 here. 3-point lead para sa CHERY TIGGO. They go back to Laure. Laure.
Oh, what a cut shot right there from EJ Laure, targeting Nene Bautista's area.
2 points so far this set para kay EJ Laure. 8 overall.
Oh, what a target for EJ Laure. Oh, binawian si EJ Laure.
EJ Laure with a block touch on Malaluan's hit. And Army Black Mamba energy drink refusing to go away here. Kanina towards the end of set number 3, CHERY TIGGO were firmly in control. Hit the tape and went across. Laure again.
Oh, another lucky break for the Lady Troopers.
You may call it lucky, but they'll call it a point.
Yeah, a point is a point. That's what they say. That was a good hit from Laure. There na depensahan ni Royce Tobino. Papabawiin.
EJ Laure
Yun.
off speed, and Laure making no mistake there. Restoring a 3-point lead para sa CHERY TIGGO.
Well, from the center's POV, no, that's how you regain your teammates' confidence. Talagang pababawiin mo.
What do they look for here? Oh, and Mylene Pat there first. And probably one of the easiest points she scored here today.
Mylene Pa taking advantage of that gift. Team Army now getting a bit too slow on their feet sa depensa and sa reception nila.
Better blocking here, but then a miscommunication. And the point will go the way of CHERY TIGGO. Not quite sure if that'll be a block point or just hit the tape, but either way, 14-9 in favor of CHERY TIGGO. Army Black Mamba energy drink, call for time.
Okay. Dahan-dahanin lang natin. Dahan-dahan, relax lang tayo. Ha? Hindi tayo nagmamadali. Kaya dahan-dahan lang, basta tamang ginagawa natin. Okay? Kunti pa, may pasa tayo. Attack natin kailangan natin. Attack kailangan natin. Ha? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go.
Let's go, bawi tayo, bawi. Let's go, Black Mamba! Army!
Coach Randy telling his players na we do not need to rush things here in the fourth set. Kailangan na natin dahan-dahanin yung pasa, yung depensa, and then we need to convert on the attack. That's what we need to do right here. Very simple instructions, simple volleyball for Coach Randy. We'll see if they get to apply. Oh! And they do not. Ay, sinasabi ko kanina pa, I think from what I can see personally, nagmamadali silang makabawi at makapuntos to the point na hindi na sila nakakapag-execute ng maayos. Well, they know that they can score points, no? Pero kung nagmamadali ka talaga, yung mentality mo, ayun, yung mga simple things like passing the ball to your setters, it won't matter kasi there will be no place for your squad.
Well, on that note, 16-9 in favor of CHERY TIGGO, going into the second technical timeout. Let's take a look at this again as Picar gets that through for an ace here, the missed reception, and that'll be another point here for the CHERY TIGGO crossovers, who, after that timeout from the Army Black Mamba energy drink, actually committed a couple of errors that led to 2 straight points from CHERY TIGGO. And so far, it's so good for them, and they're looking like cherry on top.
Oh.
Paat still managed to score.
Again, that was already soft touch coming from Maylene Paat. Could have been a freebie. They could have reset that point and then go for an attack. But Perez gave that ball up. So that's another point for Maylene and the crossovers. And their lead now is up to 8 points, if I'm not mistaken, 17-9.
Biglan Dicho comes in for CHERY TIGGO, facing Buding as Picar unable to save that one. And a much-needed point here para sa Army Black Mamba energy drink. And Buding checks back in. 7 excellent digs.
Wow.
17 excellent digs, rather.
Just another day in the office for Buding Doremdes. The reigning Les Libero from the last conference, from the reinforced conference, Buding Doremdes.
Reigning and defending. Maylene Paat. And Maylene, we mentioned it a while ago, she is on point and the momentum definitely on her side.
25 big points. Isang set lang naman, Pao.
Oh, isang set lang.
Isang set lang for Maylene Paat.
EJ Laure looking for her 10th point as well. And she'll get it. Yeah. Everything going right here for the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. Against what was a very stubborn Army Black Mamba energy drink team. It just feels like the fight was knocked out of them early here in this frame.
Service Laure.
That was her first ace of the game. And that hits the tape. That's a second one.
A 10-point lead here for the crossovers against the Lady Troopers.
Timeout for the Army Black Mamba energy drink as they try to salvage this one. Let's listen in.
Wala pa nananalo na sa 20 yan. Hanggang 25 ang volleyball, ha? Hindi pa ako, tsaka isa-isa lang natin yan. Isa-isa lang natin yan. Kaya yan. Ha? Diba? Tulong-tulong tayo. Tulong-tulong. Let's go, let's go.
Kaya na siya, hinahabol naman sila. Nakatago sa Mamba! Army!
A while ago, we saw the Army Black Mamba energy drink go on a little run that saw them claim set number 2. Right now, they'll need something bigger than that to take over this 10-point lead from the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. And it seems unlikely, but let's see what they can do. EJ Laure with the serve, hits the tape, almost another ace. Esquera sends it the other way. Gaston. Not that time, Tubino. Can she pull one back? From the back, Laure. And the blocking does its job. Bongay will claim the point.
Everything going their way here. Talking about the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. Same with a block point. Villarreal rejected there. That's a 10-1 run for the CHERY TIGGO crossovers here. in the fourth set. Tagal na dito sa service area ni EJ Laure.
Already with a couple aces too.
Oh.
Make that 3. And EJ Laure lethal from there. Now an 11-1 run. And CHERY TIGGO, my goodness, what a way to close this one out. 3 points away with Army Black Mamba energy drink nailed to 10.
This starting to seem like a blowout. Fourth set. Ang layo na masyado ng lamang. And the Lady Troopers look like they're a bit disgruntled, no? Medyo frustrated na rin kasi hindi na sila nagkakaroon ng pasa and ng atake.
Again, this is a far cry from what we saw in the first 3 sets between these two, as Gaston unable to get the point there, sent free. Bongay. Perez setting up Tubino. Laure. Boy pa rin dito as Mylene Paat had to be inventive with that one.
Wow. What a hustle on defense for both of these teams. Oh!
And that was too close to the net there from Bicar, for Bicar to do anything as Army Black Mamba energy drink finally get their second point in what was an 11, what is now an 11-2 run.
Bicar still tried to chase that ball, no? To save it, pero masyado na talagang dikit yung bola and galing pa siya dun sa kabilang dulo ng court.
Gaston. Perez looking for Tubino again. Tubino. The blocking, slow that down. And Dicho looking for Mylene Paat. Mylene!
How many points does he have now? I mean, I cannot count.
26 points. More than a set.
More than a set.
Again, what a performance here from Mylene Paat. Remember, she wasn't even the leading scorer of CHERY TIGGO in their sweep against Signal HD. It was Shaya Adorador who had 16, and now Mylene Paat really taking over. In that game, she only had 15 points. Bongay. Tubino off the blockers. Picard trying to set Karandang, and the connection not quite there.
Bicar a bit too high. And on that set, Karandang di na naabot yung set ni Bicar. And they're now talking about it. Just slapping it off. Hindi natin kung pababawiin ni Zach Karandang. Ito si Bicar.
11-point lead para sa CHERY TIGGO.
Ayun na nga.
And it results in a point.
And she asked her, okay na? Okay na yung set ko?
Match point here for CHERY TIGGO.
Sana makita dito sa replay yung reaction nila. I knew it was gonna go Zach Karandang's way.
Zach Karandang and Rina Bicar, they had a lighthearted conversation right before, and it resulted in that point. Almost an ace there. They're trying to keep it alive. And the point goes the way of CHERY TIGGO, and so does the match. Army Black Mamba energy drink will take a loss in their debut here in the All-Filipino Conference, and CHERY TIGGO go 2-0. And CHERY TIGGO had a lot of contributors here today. Mylene Paat, star performance with 26 points. EJ Laure coming in big here in the final frame and ends up with 12. Zach Karandang also with 12. And Bongay Gaston in her debut for CHERY TIGGO ends up with 8 points of her own. But what a fight here shown by these two teams. A lot of long rallies here. It felt like a long game, but that was because neither team gave up for each and every point. But in the end, felt like a battle of attrition, and it was CHERY TIGGO who had a lot more gas and zoomed to the win. 3-1 in favor of the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. As the Army Black Mamba energy drink will go back to the drawing board and will try to do better in their next one. But an okay debut for them, all things considering-ish. You were impressed with how they started. But of course, we have to focus on the person that really made us stand up and ooh and ah for most of the game. And then that is none other than Mama P, Mylene Paat, who, remember, she had a good game, 15 last time around. She just added 11 more points to that.
Yeah, I mean, very casual, 26 points.
Yeah.
Just one set for my team. So, naturally, she's our player of the game with 26 points. 23 attacks and 4 blocks for her. And ang maganda doon, nakadepensa rin siya ng maganda with 12 excellent digs for the crossovers. The team captain of the squad, Mylene Paat.
Well, Miss Do-It-All, talking about Mylene Paat in terms of the statistics, and you take a look at her blocking as well, leading the team in blocking with the 4. So let's take a look here at the final score. 3-1 in favor of CHERY TIGGO. Crossovers 25-21, 23-25, 25-16, and 25-12. Still a lot more to build on here for the Army Black Mamba energy drink, but a lot of great pieces to build on and a lot of positives here. And you feel that if they can put it all together, they can be very competitive here in the All-Filipino Conference.
The Army team to watch out for was a Team Army that we saw in the first and second sets. That was the team to watch out for in this All-Filipino Conference.
In the end, it was CHERY TIGGO who came out on top, and our Alexis Tinsay is with the woman of the moment, Mylene Paat. Alexis, take it away.
26 points, 22 attacks, 4 blocks, and 12 digs. Here with me is player of the game, Mylene Paat of the CHERY TIGGO Crossovers. Congrats, Mama P.
Thank you po.
And Ate May, pinag-usapan natin dati na para umunsad yung laro, kailangan may magkusa, kailangan may magsakripisyo. At one point in the game, yung kailangan mong diskartehan in order to get that advantage. Especially, it was a close match since the beginning.
Actually, nung natalo kami nung second set, ang sabi ko lang sa mga teammates ko na masyado kasi kami nagmamadali. And of course, parang dun nawawala yung composure and focus namin inside the court. So kailangan lang namin kumalma and ayun, bumalik ulit yung talagang kami na nag-e-enjoy, compose, and focus sa loob ng court.
Focus and composure, ika nga. And secondly, this is your second game of the season, but it's also your second sweep of the season. What more can we see from CHERY TIGGO?
Siguro ayun na nga, nakita naman natin yung laro ng mga bago namin, and of course first game nila nakasama kami, and hopefully sa mga susunod na laban namin mas magpe-perform pa sila, and nakita naman natin ngayon na nag-perform talaga yung mga bago namin.
Truly, there is so much to look out for. Siyempre, may mga gusto ka bang batiin, Mama P?
Ayan, binabati ko po sa lahat po ng fans ng PVL. Binabati ko po kayong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa panonood sa mga games namin. And binabati ko po yung family ko, yung sila Ate Lailen, sila Ate, mga kuya ko, andun sila sa CHERY na nanonood ngayon. Ayan, binabati ko din si S. Ayan, si sister ko. And maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Congratulations again, Mama P. And to the rest of the CHERY TIGGO crossovers, more incredible plays with the F2 Cargo Movers and the Akari Chargers. Later, let's go back to the panel.
Thank you very much, Alexis. That was Alexis Tinsay with Mylene Paat. Let's take a look at the match stats here between the two. Not much going between these two in terms of yung attack points, but that was because Army Black Mamba Energy Drink were actually the better attacking team in the first 2 frames.
Yeah, that's a good point, Pao. We could see in the first and second frames, no, talagang lamang yung Army dun sa attack points. Pero come third and fourth set, dun na humabol itong CHERY TIGGO crossovers with their block points, with their attack points, and their aces. Lahat doon, lahat sa scoring department, lamang dito ang CHERY TIGGO crossovers. And also with the opponent errors, 28 points given to the CHERY TIGGO crossovers and 17 only to the Army Black Mamba Energy Drink Lady Troopers. They were able to minimize their errors at the latter part of this game. So what a win for the CHERY TIGGO crossovers.
And of course, up next, we have another great one for you here at the heart of volleyball. The Akari Chargers will take on the F2 Logistics Cargo Movers for a second game here at the Phil Sports Arena. Thank you very much for joining us for the first one. I'm Paolo De Rosario alongside Isabel Barosa. Alexis Tinsay was our courtside reporter. We can't wait to see you for the next one. Don't go away.